Gold is a very valuable resource in Skyblock. It allows you to unlock crucial progression that would otherwise be unobtainable. Because of this necessity for gold, many people decide to make little platforms for zombie piglins to spawn on. However, I will show you a very good beginner gold farm that will get you a nice amount of gold. I am also planning on building this farm in my Skyblock series, so check that out after this video. As you can see, this isn't the most desirable spawn, but if you look in your F3 menu, you can see that the biome is actually nether waste, which is the best for building gold farms because of the fact that zombie piglins love to spawn here a bunch. So we're gonna need a decent amount of blocks, slabs too, because of slabs you just get more bang for your buck and more to place. So I like to build just a little bridge right here, just this little platform. That way I can have more room to walk around, and if I get hit, I won't get automatically hit off. So now we're gonna want to build it about 20 blocks out. And then we're gonna want to do it all the way to the other side. Now that we have our bridge done, we can move on to our platform. Now you can make this as big or as small as you want. Just keep in mind that the bigger it is, the more mobs that will be able to spawn, which means more piglins will be able to spawn on it if you're not building with magma block. So you will have to remove the piglins from time to time. But I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna make this 16 blocks. And same thing goes for the width. You can make it as big or as small as you want. I'm gonna go with 8 for this one though. And now we gotta fill the whole thing in. Now, once you finish your first platform, you could keep it like this, but you could also scale it up by building up 3 blocks and just placing a slab right there. And now you can do it all over again and with the same platform. However, before you get a hold of doing all that, I would recommend leaving a 1 block gap right here because of the fact that you could place trapdoors, which would make them fall off it easier. And then remember to flip all of them down. So once you scale it up to how much you want, I prefer to go with 3. I would recommend also putting on a roof over it. You can just scale it up 2 blocks. So that way gas can't spawn. Because if gas can spawn, then that's just bad news for you. Now once you build the gas prevention roof, you should come down to your first platform and extend it out a few blocks, because this will help zombie piglins not funnel off the edge when they're coming from these higher platforms. So just add a few extra slabs or blocks to it. And then another great thing to make sure they don't fall off is to add a wall to it. This wall will help zombie piglins again not funnel off the edge when they're running to you. So just build that all the way to your starter platform. And then once you get to here where your spawn platform is, you want to build a little area that they can't reach you in. Now I would again top everything with half slabs just to make sure they don't spawn and kill you while you're waiting. Now we're going to make a hole for them to fall through by putting trapdoors here and right here, so that when you open them, it will add a hole that they can fall through with the trapdoors, and it also makes a wall for you that will protect you from any baby zombies or bigger ones. Now one of the best ways to make a funnel all the way down to kill them is to grab weeping vines and some bone meal to grow the weeping vines, because we can plant weeping vines like this and grow them down until we build a whole platform for them. Now I would build down, oh, do not fall. I would build down about 22 blocks if you want to kill them, or any more if you want to just automatically die. I'm not sure on the numbers, but I will find out. This is correct because if a zombified piglin drops from 22 blocks, they will survive with very little health, while 23 or more will just automatically kill them. So let's just start going down. Once you've built it down 22 blocks, as you can see from this is 44, and if we fly all the way up here, this is 66. But once you finish that, build it one block lower that you can stand on, as this will be helpful for actually hitting them. Now from here, you can just build anything you want. You can build a little house, you can just build a little room, you just build a little platform. Put slabs here and then trapdoors here, as this will not allow chicken jockey baby zombies to run past you into here. So finish up any little room you've got down here and head up back to your little area up here, and I would recommend breaking this block and putting a hay bale or something else to break your fall down there, because it just makes it easier to go down there. But now it's time to test it. As you can see, I already have a bow and some arrows. I even have this from testing. But let's pop into survival, shoot one, and I would recommend standing back because of the fact that they have spears now and they can do damage to you if you're not careful. So let them all flood into here. Alright, now let's go check and see what we've got. And as you can see, all of them are in here. Now, let's give myself a sword and just kill them, as they'll all be killed in a couple of hits. And as you see, you get golden nuggets, rotten flesh, and some swords. Now, they can also drop gold bars, which is also useful. Now, another helpful thing you can do is to trap a zombie piglin in a boat, as when they stay mad at you, they will keep that aggro and transfer onto other piglins that spawn, which will keep a flow of zombie piglins coming in at you. So just have one naturally spawn. You'll probably will from the building of it, and just try to keep it trapped in here with you. When we shoot an arrow again, that one, and again stay back. Also make sure not to get hit by him, as they do like to hit you. But we'll have a flow of zombie piglins. As you can see, they're still getting mad. These new ones that spawn will keep getting mad. So when more and more zombie piglins spawn, they won't just stop once all of them flow down there. They will keep flowing as long as this guy is mad at you. So let's check out again. And as you can see, they're dying in here just from entity cramming because of how many there are. So again, you can come down here and kill them all. Now, you may also get a buildup of regular piglins, which isn't ideal, but you can also barter with them. But if you have to, you can just come over here and just kill them. Or you can also just trigger them to run at you, and then try your best to come back in here, and then it'll become a piglin farm. So you might be asking yourself, what's the point of building this farm? Because what's the point of gold and rotten flesh that you get from it? Well, one case is you can use it to cure zombie villager by getting a weakness from a witch and feeding it a golden apple. Now, this will take a while, so let's hurry it up a little bit. And once you get a real villager too, another case is you can make it into a cleric and trade your rotten flesh. And when it upgrades to the next level, which is even better because you don't even have to upgrade it to max, you can trade it all your gold. And boom, a bunch of emeralds for free, basically. Another use of our gold is to barter with piglins. Piglins can offer a whole lot of materials like obsidian, blackstone, and gravel. they can even offer a lot more stuff, like a fire charge, for example. You can find all of their items in this graph that I will show you here. But other than that, it only takes one piece of gold, and it is a little bit of gambling, but I'm sure some people will enjoy that. And that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and find use for it in your own worlds. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe and like button. I would appreciate it a lot if you did, and it would show me that you enjoy these videos. But until next time, see ya.